Hey everybody, it is Monday, January 25th, 2011, so you know what that means. It means it's time to start Q&A with the coach on Mondays again for this year. I wanted to give you guys a few weeks and myself a few weeks to build up a bank of questions so that whenever it was a random selection, it would be more of a random selection. Also, I've had some folks ask that I leave their names off of the questions, so I'm going to do that unless you say that you would like me to put your name on the question. I really don't have any issue either way, but if you're more comfortable submitting questions when your name's not on it, that's fine. And just so you know, I only give out first names whenever I say who submitted the question. So unless your name's something crazy like Osme, which I know two of those, then you should be good to go. Okay, so let me start my 5-minute timer. And let's get rolling with the questions. No more dilly-dallying. Okay, so number one. What wacky talent do you have? Well, I can do this. Which may or may not be a talent, but it is wacky and it makes my kids crack up, so it makes me happy. Let's see. Is P90X a beginner program? What if I think it's too hard for me to start off with? Well, that's a great question because P90X is not a beginner program. Let me take that back. P90X is considered an advanced program by Beachbody. It is Power 90 to the extreme. So Power 90 is the beginner program, and it's a program by Tony Horton made earlier than P90X, and it's definitely a beginner program. Now P90X, you'll see in the infomercial some really big people, really out of shape people have started P90X and had great success with it. So technically you can use it right out of the gate. You just have to modify. You just have to do what Tony says. Do your best and forget the rest. And you also need the help of a coach or somebody that can help you to figure out how to change your diet and keep you motivated, because it is going to be hard. It's called a workout. It's hard work. But when somebody says to me, should I jump out of the gate on P90X, we talk about how difficult it is. And it is a challenge. It's not impossible, but it is a challenge, and there may be some days that are better than others, just like with everything else. But we have beginner programs like Power 90, Turbo Jam, Slim in 6, Brazil Butt Lift. That'll get your heart pumping, get your cardio going. It may not be quite as extreme as P90X, P90X Plus, P90X One-on-One, Turbo Fire, and Insanity. Body Gospel, that's another great beginner program, Body Gospel. Okay, let's get to the next question. There are so many things in Shakeology. Can it really taste good? That's also a great question. When I received my first packet of Shakeology, I looked at the back of it and I thought, oh gosh, it has roots in it and some kind of mushroom, and I don't even know what that is, even though it was a whole food, just not one I was familiar with. It's a type of algae, actually. Shakeology tastes great, and different people have different palates. So some people prefer the chocolate Shakeology, and some people prefer the greenberry. Me, I wholeheartedly prefer the chocolate. I am a chocoholic, and it is made with straight up real cocoa powder. No milk chocolate derived dehydrated powder. There's no sugar in it. So to me, it tastes like a rich chocolate, almost a dark chocolate shake. And then I add a tablespoon of peanut butter to mine, so it's like a dark Reese's cup. It's perfect. I love it. I also like it with cherries sometimes, but I really prefer chocolate and peanut butter together. Some people like the greenberry. Greenberry is kind of tutti frutti. To me, it's definitely not as, for my personal palate, it's not as flavorful as chocolate. However, I know some folks that go crazy over greenberry, and they're not so keen on the chocolate. And greenberry mixes well with fruit, citrus juice, and other things along that nature. I mean, it is a berry type of flavor. And for me personally, I'm just not a tutti frutti kind of girl. I am definitely a chocolate person. Cake is my downfall. Let's see, what else? Number 4, did you go to college? Did I go to college? Oh, that's a question. I did. I went to college for a long, long, long time. Not one college. I went to Juniata College in Huntington, Pennsylvania for 4 years, from 1997 to 2001. And then when I left Juniata, I went to LSU Health Sciences Center in Shreveport for 2 years and earned a master's degree. Juniata, I did biomedical sciences. In LSU, I earned a master's degree in microbiology and immunology. And then in 2005 through 2007, I went to Colorado Technical University online and got a master's degree in project management. So I am a wee bit overeducated. It took me a while to find my niche, but now I found it, and I couldn't be happier. And I truly appreciate the education I've had before, because I understand how the body works. There's the timer. I understand how the body works. I understand how infectious disease works, and I understand physiology and anatomy and how that all rolls. Plus, since I'm a business owner, I greatly appreciate the project management degree. Helps me to keep my time managed, keep me focused, and also tax season isn't too daunting. I understand the economics of it. So, let's see. I'm out of time. I guess I'll have to save those questions for later. So this was it. This was the first Q&A with the coach on Monday. Any question is fair game for the most part. Ask away. I use a random selection program. I number the questions, and then I ask a program to pick random numbers, and that's what we go with. So, submit your questions by next Monday. You can do that at my website, www.unleashyourinnerathlete.net. That's unleashyourinnerathlete.net. On the right-hand side, you'll see a way to connect with me. Pick Facebook, Twitter, email, here on YouTube, anything. Ask away. I'll be happy to give you the answers. Talk to you soon.